Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Here we are on my All the Mods 9 to the Sky public server. You can join, the link is in the description, as well as I'm going to throw it above my head. If you're watching on Twitch, just go off of it above me there, otherwise description on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, we stream our episodes live. Oh, hey! Thanks so much for the follow, Massian. Hope you enjoyed your light show behind me. But if you're new here, we stream our episodes live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. 4K on YouTube, faster response on Twitch, and any grinding we do, we just stream on Twitch. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Be sure, if you want to keep up to date as to what's going on the server or what's happening with Fallen Pumpkin, you join my Discord. If you're on Twitch, !Discord. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. So a bunch has changed since the last YouTube stream. We have gone ahead and expanded the house by tearing out these walls that were here. We're still in the process of repairing the roof. But while we were live on Twitch, we were trying to use Super Factory Manager to automate our sieving of netherrack and deep slate. Those are what we produced last stream. And now what it's time for is basically there's one key thing we're not sifting here. This is our resource chest. You'll have to ignore a bunch of the miscellaneous items. That is because our mini AE2 network prioritizes this chest over this chest. And I think I can fix that. And I think that's what we're going to do today. Like first thing. But you'll notice here we don't have netherite scraps. Or, well, ancient debris. And to get that, we have to sift blackstone. Blackstone comes from blue ice and lava. Or, yeah, without that beneath it. Let me show you here. Yeah. Blue ice and lava for blackstone. We'll be able to do that pretty easily, but let's start by moving this chest. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take my label gun, and I'll show you the program we made here in a second. And I'm going to do results in and undo that. Then package this up. This should still count as a multi-block structure with it up here. But we're going to just move the results in and push it. So we should be good. Our result should still be coming in here. Let's double check. Yep. Looks good. And then if I put a saddle away, darn, it still chose this chest over this one. That's unfortunate. But it doesn't matter because today we're going to be changing everything. So we'll just leave it at that for now. But guys, it took me a while trying to figure out the SFM program to make this all work. And the problem we were having was outputs were going where they weren't supposed to. And I realized I forgot a very key feature of Super Factory Manager, and that is the forget function. So what we do here is each step within this program moves items with a forget in between. And what that means is that if we input from cobble out to cobble in and forget, it forgets these two before it does netherrack. And then it forgets and it goes on. And that is how this program looks now. And all I had to do was our forge energy, cobble, netherrack, deep slate, and then results. But we're going to be adding blackstone. The only thing we need for the blackstone is blue ice. Now, I'm not sure how much ice I have here. I only have 15. So why don't we go ahead and get a little more ice. We were getting our ice by using a entropy manipulator from Applied Energistics, because I'm an Applied Energistics guy. And all we have to do to get snowballs is sneak right click flowing water. That's going to give us some snowballs. I'll just hold right click here. And each one of these snowballs is going to become a block of ice. So let's just get a couple stacks worth. Turn on our magnet. And over here, we have water. And what this does, this is my clay and ice transmutation. The top only pulls dust or snowball. And the result only pulls ice or clay. It's getting water not from a sink, but from a Super Factory Manager tank. Seems to be working pretty good. Our lava's full up. That's really good to see because we're going to be switching to lava gen today as well. But let's see, is blue ice 9-packed or 4-packed? It's 9-packed, so we need 81 ice. 81 ice. Currently we're only at 58. I think we're going to need more snowballs. Let's do that real quick. I'm going to stare into the distance so I don't use so much power. But I gotta be honest. I'm really enjoying using Super Factory Manager. It's gotta be hands down one of my favorite not well-known mods. All right, we will have enough when that finishes. I'm going to charge back up our entropy manipulator and our charger. And in preparation for the ice, I was thinking of where to put the igneous extruder, but I decided, you know what? Why don't we share this lava source between 3? And to do that, I'm going to break this pressure plate and place it real quick. So now, this igneous extruder is going to get its items from the blue ice we put right here, but we do need to connect it. So we'll need a little bit of inventory cable. Just one. And we need a drawer. Preferably, I'd like some upgrades for it, but I don't think we have the resources ready. The processing all of our sifting results is today's topic. That is what we're going to do today. We're going to do it with Applied Energistics in one of my hands down favorite methods. It's a method I came up with back in our All the Mods 9 seasons, and it's kind of become popular among all the players that have been with me through all the seasons. And people really enjoy using it because when you think about it, it's so simple. Let's clean up here. Just gonna throw everything up in this chest. That was in that chest. Trying to not put away anything important. But if we come grab our ice, we should have enough for blue ice. Should only take but a moment here if we put all this ice, throw that in there, get our packed. Beautiful. There is our blue ice. Oh. And if we throw this next to the igneous extruder, did it work? Oh, I need a polar upgrade. Pardon me. Let's get one of those real fast. I don't know if... Yeah, we're just missing a hopper. Do I have... Oh, I had the iron. We're good. We're good. I'm going to throw that in here. Oh. Click the side. And direction down perfectly. It knows what it's doing. There is our blackstone. Now, all we need to do to process this is we need to add another sieve and another hammer. Oh, I guess we did need one more inventory cable. Should only take a moment here. But let's get a hammer. Hopefully we can make all the resources here. This is going to be close. Nope. We are short on iron, so I'm going to process a little bit of iron before we switch to AE2 doing this. I want to be working on the ore processing while we're getting netherite so we can upgrade all the meshes. at the end of the episode. There is our iron. I'm not going to bother duplicating it right now. Let's just get some iron ingots. And something else we can do. No, we won't take the time. Let's just start writing the program. The only thing we need to add is Blackstone into the network, right? Is that the method I was using? Let me read this real fast. Okay, Blackstone out of the network and into a machine. And we'll also need a sophisticated chest. So let's go ahead. Why don't we get a chest real fast? Take a regular old chest and a redstone torch. And what I'm going to do is put all this away, and I'm going to favorite sophisticated oak chest, so it's over on our favorites. So that's going to go up here in front, as well as a cable here. And we already know this is going to need a results out, as in it is putting out results. Go ahead and push that. Then one more inventory cable and our machines. We should have enough iron. I'm going to start with the inventory cable. Then we need a sieve. It's going to require some iron blocks. We're going to need 4. We know that. And we're going to need a couple hoppers here. There is our flux sieve. And then we also, I'm going to just turn this gold mesh into a diamond mesh. We'll lose that enchant on it, but we're not doing any gold sieving right now. I don't want to worry about that. I'm going to make an extra hammer so that I keep one in my inventory. And let's make a flux hammer. So keep one in the inventory. Go ahead and put these down. We've got our mesh. We just need some upgrades for these. I did not think about that. I don't know if I have the resources. I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, perfect. That's exactly how much we needed. So I'm going to put the inventory cable, and I'm going to try to give myself a little bit of space to work with on the side, because after putting the mesh or the sieve and telling it to output the flux hammer, we have to come underneath and tell it to push down into the sieve. Let's go ahead and do our dirt and our plank. And now all we need to do is come over here. I'm going to push the labels we currently have, and we're going to edit our program. So in this system, after deep slate, I'm going to add a new line, and I'm going to add another forget. That control E to edit thing drives me nuts. I wish. See, it always pops up right there. But all we're adding, we scroll down, is we're going to add a new input from, and I'm just going to call it BS. No, we'll call it Blackstone. Blackstone out and output to Blackstone in. That should be the only thing we needed to add to the program. So we'll go ahead and submit the program. And then we're going to pull the labels from the factory manager. This will allow us to add, let's see, Blackstone out and Blackstone in. And then we just need to power our bottom sieve and top hammer. Push the labels, and we should see this start. Should also start getting power too. Beautiful. I am noticing, oh, it's because we're behind there, so we don't need to worry about that. But let's go ahead and put our upgrades in here. And just to check with our diamond mesh and blackstone, crushed blackstone, we should get ancient debris, which is beautiful. Now, something we needed to work on today was getting more slime, unfortunately. And while there isn't a sifting recipe for it, there is the create recipe or the metallurgic infuser, but I don't want to have to produce biomass yet. So the method I was thinking of using once we have villagers is to do our usual auto villager trading. But the method we're going to use is cooking, or not cooking, crafting dough and lime dye. The dough comes from wheat flour, which is either crushing or milling. We're just going to make a crusher. So I'm going to go ahead and favorite a millstone. And the reason we're doing this is we need sticky pistons for the method we're going to use to process things. And I'm out of slime. There is a good point that there could be a quest section that gives us slime. We could try. Let's claim a whole bunch of rewards. We got another cobble gen, power cable. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Judo says, you could make a basic mob farm with dreadful dirt to spawn slimes. Worked for me. That is a excellent method. I just personally, and I don't recommend anybody does this because I would kill to be having the mats from a mob farm right now. But what I'm trying to do is I'm not going to do any mob farms until I have a full AE2 network up and running to fully handle all the results. Like processing the gear drops, stuff like that, so I'm not storing NBT data. So I'm holding off on that right now. But I was wondering, I was going to say, you get a slime block from milk and water. We could just do automatic cows, automatic milking of cows, because slime balls can be crafted from the slime block, right? So the question is, can this be directly with the fluid milk? It can. Oh, do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? We're going to add on to this system here another tank with milk. And the way we're going to get milk is, I think the reliquary pedestals can milk cows. It can. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we need a pedestal and diamonds. Yeah, it makes sense, Judo. That's a good way to do it. I just I'm trying to I've played so many Skyblocks. I'm trying to do everything in a method, a new method, if that makes sense. Let's get some quartz because we need quartz slabs. What else do we need? We need white carpet. Oh, we need a piece of wool. Now, I believe we already have a pair of shears. And we can quickly grab some wool. But I think you guys are going to like this automation we're about to set up. I think it's going to be really cool. What I'm going to do is we need a backpack because I like to do things with backpacks. And we're going to put a tank upgrade in it again like we've been doing. So we're going to go ahead and grab a regular backpack. Just need a chest. And we'll grab a backpack and then we'll tier it up really fast, straight to iron. Gold if we have enough. Oh, we do. Perfect. And diamond. Beautiful, beautiful. This is gonna work out just great. Let's grab a tank upgrade. We do need more glass I think I have a bit of sand. We can have that smelting while we get the pedestal going. So there is our pedestal, and now it is automated. Now, reading the thing about milking. So if we give it a bucket, milks cows and picks up fluids in the world, puts these in containers beside the pedestal. I don't know. What I don't know, guys, is if we have to supply it buckets or if it'll just put straight milk in there. Of course, got to mix it up a bit, keeps things interesting. Yeah, it's to keep me entertained in the pack, honestly. So let's throw all our glass away and get that tank upgrade. And the other thing I'm going to do is, let me think here. No, I'll wait. Let's just get a stack upgrade for a backpack. Now I think I can turn 3 of those into one for the backpack. Perfect, because we accidentally shift clicked. If anyone's wondering why I have so many, and it was a very sad day. I'm learning things all the time by watching content creators like yourself. I'd have never thought to use pedestals. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. It was just it was literally in the moment because we were going to use create, but then I saw the milk recipe. So let's give this a test with a cow. I'm going to grab a mob cage, or no, what are they called? Is it just cage? A yoinker. That's what it's called. Mob yoinker. Grab a mob yoinker, and I'm going to steal one of my cows because I really want to do all my systems over here is what I'm hoping to do. So something we're going to need to prepare is add slime to this. Slime block. And then I guess I didn't think of how to contain the cow. I think for now we'll just use, we just smelted some glass. It's kind of nice to see the cow. Let's do some glass. Now I believe pedestals work through glass. I could be wrong. I could indeed be wrong. Let's give this a try. I kind of want this area, and we have a starbuncle here. So I'm going to grab a golden nugget for him. Because I want his charm. So I believe we have starbuncle wheels in the pack. Okay, he got it. Boom. Got some starbuncle tokens. Beautiful. Now, what I'll do is I'm going to put down our pedestal and backpack. I'm going to put the backpack right here. Give it the tank and storage. And the pedestal said it puts it in containers next to it. So we'll put that in there. We'll put the milk, and then why don't we put the cow on a seat just to see if it works? Yeah, with cooking for blockheads, I believe there is a cow in a jar, and it just passively provides milk. I just want to use my unique pedestal. I just want to see if this will work. So I'm going to try to put the cow on the seat. Okay, it's on the seat. Let's see. Okay, and it got a bucket of milk. Okay, but it did not. Oh, it's because this has witch water. How did this get witch water? Oh, because it pulled it from here. Oh, shoot. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I forgot it literally picks up all fluids in the world, which is not something we want because it is next to our water. That's not good. I'm going to put our witch water back. So it's got the milk. I wonder if we can just pipe it. Or there is a pump upgrade. But I would want it to pull. I don't know if advanced can pull. Why don't we find sticky piston, of course. Let's just grab some pipes. Really quick and dirty. I just want to see if it keeps the bucket. Oh, I'm missing my network tool. Man, we were not prepared for this. This was a sudden decision. Very much so. I want to make sure I don't put my network tool away, though. Okay, no, it holds the bucket. What if we restart this? Let me try something here. Turn it on. It's working. I don't know if the pipe was necessary. I'm gonna try it without the pipe. Beautiful. We are getting milk. Perfect. Perfect. It worked, guys. I know cow in the jar would have been so much easier, but the fact that it works puts a smile on my face. Let me tell you. Let's go ahead and grab some universal pipe. And I'm going to add this and then quickly go like that. And I don't know how you're supposed to... Do we have to be able to push a whole bucket at once? Is that the trick? I know there's a trick to the fluids. We want to be able to do a whole bucket at once. So let's make a advanced. Let's see if this works. Otherwise, maybe it has to be a stone barrel. Okay, nope, still didn't take it. Let's read again the slime conversion. Let me see what it was on. Barrel fluid mixing. Okay, so the milk has to be in the barrel, I think. Because it's not taking that. We don't need witch water right at this moment, so I'm gonna still this barrel. I'm just curious. Oh, that was not the place to put that. Let's disconnect there. This should fill with milk. I can place this. So it's filled with milk. So now if we pump water into that, will we get what we're trying to get? Here is when I would probably want a sink, finally. We just need a bucket of water. Let's see if we have enough. I'm going to put this in here. We'll grab a sink. Are you coming in my lap, kitty? You tired? Is that what's going on? And since we already have the setup, I should only have to put this like up right here. Yeah, I don't quite understand how mixing works. Barrel mixing is what it was called. Can I look at the uses for a barrel? Let's see if there is a information panel. Just says barrel fluid mixing. How do I get that to work? What if I pump them at the same rate? No. Well, we have our trusty friend Google. I'm going to Google Ex Diorum barrel fluid mixing really fast. Because of course, I don't know everything. Ex Diorum barrel fluid mixing. Let me try to figure this out. Ex Diorum documentation. Barrel fluid mixing. Barrel fluid mixing allow here. Why don't I show you guys what we're looking at? How does that sound? So we're looking right here. I'll put it on the side for you guys and pull it to here. We'll zoom in so everyone can see. Barrel fluid mixing. Crafting an item by combining two fluids in a barrel. An example of this is crafting obsidian. We know that. Hot base fluids can only be inside of fire-resistant barrels. We don't need to worry about that. The base fluid is the fluid inside the barrel. Additive fluid is placed on top. Ah. Okay. Okay. It gets placed on top, guys. Here, let me just try this, Judo. I'm going to try undoing this pipe and quickly grabbing some stuff to contain the water. Just so that it looks nice, I'm going to use trap doors. And we'll grab a bucket. Again, I keep running out of buckets. I'm just going to put a bunch of them in my inventory. We'll grab a bucket of water. We'll look at the wandering trader in a second. But the water should just need to be on top. So I'm going to do that and then go 1, 2, 3. And then break this middle one. And theoretically, it's our favorite kind of theoretically. Let's just test if the water or the milk needs to be on top. So water didn't work on top. Let's fill the bucket with water and put the milk on top. Oh, see, the right click, we know the right click works. That's not what we're trying to do. Why can't I get barrel fluid mixing to work? And it's driving me crazy. I'm just curious. What does he have? Banner, artisan relic. Nah, I don't care. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. I really want to learn how to use the mixing, because it'll help speed up. How do I put this? It'll help make a bunch of the conversion recipes easier. I just don't want to put how do I put milk in the world? That is my question. Because obviously I can't right click it down. I always go to drink. What would you guys use to put it in the world? I know there's the opposite of the pedestal. We already have milk from the cow, Maisie, and right now we're trying to place milk in the world. And I believe pedestals have a reverse function. I think it's called inverted or something. The dispenser, we'd have to put the milk into a barrel, but I believe it's just called a, we don't want the fluid pump. We want to be able to, we could use create, the mechanical pump. Well, yeah, so Del Solsi, that's the problem, is I can't put the milk in the world. I need something else to do it, and I think I'm just going to use this is going to be hilarious, guys. We're going to use a mini AE2 system over there. I'm going to make a formation pane. We just need some cores and formation pane. And then I would like to make it active if we have the materials. Give me a second. So we're going to use an extended AE active formation pane. We need a storage bus, which that requires a sticky piston. I just want to see if this will work. So I'm going to steal my storage bus from here. And then we need a energy acceptor. Let's try this. What about frame blocks? I'm not sure what you mean by frame blocks. You'd have to give me more to go on there. I'm sorry. Let's get a energy acceptor. And I'm just gonna grab a coal generator. I just want to see if this will work. Just want to see if this will work. And some flux cable. Yes, that was the first thing we tried, Del Solsi. We tried to pump the milk into this water barrel to no avail. Did not work. We tried to pipe it. But I'm going to put down a cable. I forgot the storage bus. We'll have to go back and get that. But I'm going to put a active formation pane and set it to, I've got a milk bucket. For those who don't know, when you have a fluid in a container with AE2, you left click to set the container or right click to set the fluid. And we're going to set milk in block placement. Then we'll have to go get our storage bus, but I should be able to put a energy acceptor and our coal generator down. And then we just need to borrow a storage bus, or we've got some slime. Let's make a new storage bus, because I already know we're gonna need more of these. So there's no harm, no foul in a storage bus here. Okay, there is our interface and storage bus. Okay, I guess the create pump should be able to place the milk. Yeah, it does work, the create pump, but we just want to see if this even makes our milk. So we do need to put water in the barrel. And then as soon as I place this storage bus, we should get milk. Unless the pack just literally doesn't have milk as a placeable block. Can I make a... Oh, that wouldn't work. Yeah, it just doesn't... We don't have flowable milk, so I really don't understand how this is supposed to work. Because we have definitely tried. In fact, you know what? Just because I'm feeling like maybe I'm crazy, let's give this one more go of pumping milk onto a barrel of water. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get that to work because I can't put the milk in the world. Do you think a create pump would do it? We're gonna, for science here, we're gonna test. I'm gonna freaking set block. Oh, but I don't know what the flowing milk would be. Yeah, it just says Minecraft milk, so that we don't have flowable milk. So I don't think we can use that method. We wanted to use barrel fluid mixing. And I had really hoped that the water on top would work. Oh my gosh, I need it to stop raining. This is driving me nuts. We're wasting so much time. I thought about that, but barrels do not have, like, there is no flowing milk option. So I'm just confused as to how this is supposed to work. I'm sure if I went and checked, like, the Discord, people would be able to tell me how this works, but for the life of me, I have to right click with the barrel. Oh well, we won't automate it yet. We just needed a few slime blocks. Why don't we just set this up so that we can always come out here and get our milk. I'm glad the pestle worked, though. Yes, we can, Judo. But what I'm trying to get is there is a function of the barrels. Instead of... Oh. Hey, Death Star. How you doing, man? Coming in with the sub. Enjoy your light show. Thank you, thank you. There is a function called barrel fluid mixing, which requires a fluid to be on top rather than using an item. It's called barrel fluid mixing, and for the life of me, I can't figure out They have the recipe for milk in there, but it won't work. So we'll stick to water buckets here. Buckets of water. Or no, I did this backwards. All we have to do is click with barrels of milk on water. There it is. Oops. I'm gonna grab a bunch of buckets of milk. And we'll get some slime real fast. And one day I'll stop right-clicking with an empty bucket. It makes me sad. I couldn't get that to work. I already know I could use modular routers to automate the right-clicking of a barrel. I really wanted to use fluid mixing, but I am proud of our milker that isn't using cow in a jar. I'm pretty proud of that. All right, let's catch up real fast. Death Star says, I used the Zycraft extractor into latex, then into a slime ball equivalent. Makes sense. Makes sense. I could see us using an equivalent. But guys, today's main project, today's main subject for the episode is ore processing. Now, you'll notice in my inventory, I have already enchanted a Annihilation Pane with Auto Smelt and Fortune. Obviously, we would want higher Fortune here. We could try quickly making an Ender IO Enchanter. Since I don't have Mystical Agriculture yet, and I'm not far enough to use Occultism Enchanting, but we just need some Dark Steel, which is obsidian, coal dust, and iron. And our coal dust we can get from a squeezer. So I'm just going to try this. Give me a second here. So we need a block of iron and a squeezer. I could make a crusher, but yeah, Judo, that's the problem, right? Is there's no way to place it. But hear me out. Let's grab some coal dust, or some coal, sorry. And very quickly, that looks weird, but I'm just going to get enough for four dark steel ingots. Should be 4 coal dust. So we got our coal dust. I'm going to put that in our primitive furnace. And what was the other for our Ender IO Enchanter? I know it's obsidian and iron, right? I just want to favorite the recipe for dark steel. Obsidian, iron. Perfect. So we need 4 obsidian, which looks like I need to make some. And we need 4 iron. I'm going to grab a extra stone barrel here. And put some water above here. I'll just put our stone barrel right here. And I gotta break more terrain because I keep forgetting building blocks. Just quickly go. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. We're being quick and dirty because I'm behind schedule here. I'm gonna go water. And now we should be able to right click the obsidian out. Perfect. Okay. I just want to see the cost in the Ender.io enchanter to get Fortune 3 at least. We'll see if we get it or not. In the meantime, let's start building the system. Now, I'm thinking of putting it right down here because I can send energy into this energy acceptor. So I think I'll put it, I'm going to put it right there. Let's get energy coming here. So I'm going to pull the labels from our power system. And we're going to give this a B label. Oh wait, that's right. It didn't work. It did not work. We have to do it the same method that we were using here. That's right. Let's put down an energy acceptor, and I'm gonna do it up top. Let me grab, finally, some building blocks. And you guys will see the shenanigans we're gonna do here for ore processing. It's gonna be kind of fun. Need a little bit of cable. And all we're gonna do is go 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna put our active formation pane. The annihilation pane is what we are going to fix here. But I'm realizing, you know what? I kind of need access to that storage bus. So I think we are going to move the power and place a cable here, but I need to bring us online real quick. Let's grab our label gun and remove B, place B, and push the label. Just a fun way to do that, right? And we're going to place that there with a energy acceptor. So right now we're only at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels is what we'll have. So we're good to go. I do need a little more Fluix cable. We're out of Fluix crystal though, which is charged redstone and nether quartz till we automate it. That's going to be the next step. Once we're auto processing ores, we're going to get into auto crafting, which is going to be fun. Let's grab some redstone and let's grab some nether quartz. Hey, we are getting ancient debris though. It's working, guys. Our madness is slowly coming together of doing things in unconventional methods. Oh, my magnet was off. There we go. Appreciate you guys sticking through the mess of the slime. I did not expect to spend that long on it. But let's go ahead and grab a Fluix cable to put up there. And our dark steel should be ready for a enchanter. Oh, we do need a book. Now, I believe we're supposed to feed this experience. But let me just check. So if I go to Fortune, let's see if there is like a Fortune, okay, a Fortune 3 recipe for it. Book and quill, 27 levels, lapis emerald. Let's do it. So I'm going to grab some lapis, some emeralds, and I'm going to see if I can make 2 book and quill. I don't know if I have the feathers. That's the problem. Okay, I have enough feathers, but I don't have ink sacs. Ooh. Is there a secondary recipe for this that doesn't require ink sac? I don't think so. Darn. Let me ask real fast. Anyone have 2 ink sacs I could use? Let's see if any of the players on the server can come and clutch real fast. If anyone's actually reading chat right now, because I know a lot of people are in menus and they don't see chat. Otherwise, we're going to have to summon a squid. We could also just get this running real fast. And we can summon squids later, because I don't have a big enough pond for squids to spawn naturally. We could try turning the fountain into spawnable space for squids. And what I'll do is block these flowing portions. Give me a second here. We're a little stuck. Just need to block there, right? So we'll see if we get squids. I think it's really unlikely, but in the meantime, we'll just use what we have enchanted ourselves. We could try really fast. This wouldn't take much time now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to keep all the lapis on me. Put away everything we don't need on us right now. And we're going to grab some tomes for pickaxes. I will... Oh, it requires blaze rods. So I can only enchant regular books. I'm just going to see what we get. We've got 42 levels. We have a basic enchanting setup, but I'm just going to... Plaguebringer, Reaper. I'm just going to see what we get. Spearfishing, Quick Draw, Insight only. Man, we're only getting single enchants. Sharpness and Projectile. Projectile, and that's it. Okay. Worth a shot. Was worth an attempt. Yeah, so the way this system works is our active formation pane is going to place the ore blocks in the world, and they will immediately be annihilated. Auto smelt fortune on an annihilation pane first fortunes the ore and then automatically smelts the results. We're skipping some stages of ore processing for the sake of ease. So all we need to do is I'm going to make sure this is placed as block. Come over here, and we're just going to grab, so I'm going to go iron, tin, lead, nickel, not cobbled deep slate, silver ore, osmium, gold, aluminum, zinc, copper, uranium, platinum. And is there any that aren't currently being compressed? I don't think so. But check this out, guys. All we have to do is put these in here, and they'll get placed and destroyed. To make it go faster, we're going to quickly make some acceleration upgrades. Which we just need some advanced cards and then acceleration. Oh, is that just as fast? Or is it building up? Maybe we don't use active. I'm not sure. It's getting there. It's slowly speeding up. Yeah, let's just let it... For those who don't know, AE2 systems have to ramp. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And if we take a look in this chest, look at how many... You'll notice it's not just going up by one. The fortune is applying. Beautiful. We could add so that we can eventually put more here. We could put some capacity. Maybe just one capacity card if we... Or let's see if we have the resources. Let's go 4 capacity. And I think I'm going to add... I'm not going to duplicate my ancient debris either. I'm going to put ancient debris in first. Oh, the annihilation pane can't do it. Darn. Darn, I was really hoping it could. But we live and we learn. Let's replace that with aluminum. And it'll have to ramp up again, but it'll ramp up and all of our resources will now be automatically smelted, which is what we were hoping for. Awesome sauce, guys. That is fantastic. It'll ramp up again and then it'll get going. We'll be good. We do want to get efficiency on the annihilation pane. That makes it use less power. And we want a higher fortune. I'm going to have to farm some squids. Probably summon them. Summon squids and then kill them. So that we can get... What do you call it? Ink sacks for the books to use the Ender IO enchanter. But I do think what I'm going to do... I'm going to just completely stop this fountain. And tear it down because I'm not 100% sure on the squid spawn conditions. We may be too high up, but I'm hoping I can dig down to a level they'll spawn at. Let's see if this mentions spawn conditions for creatures. So like when I type squid and look, oh, we do have neural networks for passive mobs. Okay. Maybe we get into hostile neural networks too. Either way, tons of stuff to get into, for sure. But just like that, we are now getting ancient debris. We're going to want to smelt a bunch of it. And I'm going to turn down our block noises so that doesn't become annoying. And we'll just smelt ancient debris. I'm aware of the various methods to duplicate it, but with how easily we're getting supplies, I'm not worried. The other big thing I wanted to get done was increasing our power gen. Maybe we can do a little bit of that real quick. So I'm going to take our netherite scrap and turn it all to netherite ingots with gold. And then what we'll do is we'll take out all of our meshes, which only one of them has fortune right now. We have a lot of enchanting to do, let me tell you. But we should just need a smithing table. Yoink. And I'm just going to put that up in this corner. And, oh no, we would need our first template, which is an occultism ritual. Or Hoglin. Hoglin drops it. Super Ice Stuff says, having a good weekend? Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I think we'd have to use one of the gates. Yeah, there they are. We would need to do Gateway of Hellas Fortress. No, that just says Nether Fortress loot. I don't think it's Nether. It's only Bastion. I don't think we have any that are Bastion loot. It just says dungeon loot roll. Darn. We'll have to do an occultism ritual. Does the modular routers breaker have a limit in fortune? Asks Raimundo. Whatever the fortune cap is in the game, you put that on a netherite pickaxe or the breaker module. And so whatever the netherite pickaxe's max fortune is, the breaker module will get it. I've made a few ore processing using breaker modules. Some old videos back from All the Mods 9, but it and we tested, it will take whatever fortune the pick has. Whatever that has, it will use. But for now, we're fortune 2ing our ores ourselves. And I'm just going to get all of our sieves back up running. Oh, I did not mean to do that. And we'll have to get into getting our first template by summoning a Hogling, because I don't, or maybe the summoning altar itself has a Hogling recipe. Is it cheaper? Okay, no, it does not have a Hogling recipe, so we do have to use occultism. And I'm just, we haven't started occultism. So why don't we go for just a quick iron furnace. And we're going to upgrade the one we have in here. Oh, we need some gold. I'm just going to smelt it ourselves. I'm not even going to fortune it right now. I just want to get this done. And we'll go to diamond. Emerald, and we can't do the next step because we don't have blaze rods yet. I haven't done Botania to get a blaze. So an emerald furnace that needs a generator augment. We take a look here. Come on, eyes. There it is. We just need paper and redstone repeater. So redstone repeater and some paper. There is our augment generator, and we are going to go speed for it, I think. No, let's see what this can produce. Maybe do we try speed? We would need more paper. Let me grab some sugarcane. And we'll quickly make a piece of sugar, some paper, and we're going to go speed. It'll double the consumption. We're not going to do the blast furnace to do ores. We're just going to use this. And all we're going to do, I just want to see its generation rate. If we come over here, I'm just going to place it. And we just have to say fuel input. Oh, wait, it's already fuel input back. Did I shift click that? No. Oh, does it have to be a bucket of lava maybe? there an upgrade we need? Let's read the quest. No, I know we can do a bucket of lava. Let's just use a bucket of lava. Yeah, it's pretty good power. So we would just have to bucket it in, which is unfortunate. But what I'm kind of thinking is using it. So we get 200,000 RF a bucket. Kind of meh for now, but we'll eventually use blaze rods or such, or coal to power our furnaces. I'm going to start putting a line back here, and this line is the power method we're going to use is a rainbow furnace. And to make the rainbow furnace work, we need to have all the other generators working without a buffer. And then we should be good to go. So we have to start at the very beginning with a iron furnace. I don't know if we need the copper furnace, but we have it anyway. So I'm going to put... Oh, Wandering Trader, what's he got? Ooh, he has it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so real fast, we need diamonds or emeralds and a diamond pick. This is the pick we wanted, and you'll see why. So I'm going to grab emeralds and a random diamond pickaxe. Oh, this is fantastic. I also get to show off SFM here. So we got that. What this has on it is a Boon of the Earth 4, Unbreaking 5, Fortune 4, Efficiency 5, and Mending. Well, eventually we'll do a Boon of the Earth farm. This pickaxe, we just want to rip off the Fortune and the Efficiency. So I'm gonna grab, if you don't know Super Factory Manager can do this, let me tell you, this is a really easy way early game to move enchants. This is through Super Factory Manager. It has nothing to do with the factory itself. It's just a mechanic it adds to the game. Let me grab, we had an anvil somewhere. Where did we put it? All you have to do, this is super cool, to rip enchants with Super Factory Manager, is place the item, some books on obsidian, and drop an anvil. The pickaxe is disenchanted, and we now have Boon of Earth 4, Mending, Unbreaking, Fortune, Efficiency. Super nice. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the Efficiency and the Fortune on one book. I don't think Unbreaking can go on an Annihilation Pane. Let's just check. Oh, it can. Should we read what Unbreaking does? I just want to know. Let's see if I can find it. Formation plane. Nope, we want Annihilation plane. My eyes are probably missing it. Ooh, we could click here and then click on devices. No, we'll just find it. If I click formation, does it tell me Annihilation? Nope. Annihilation. Okay, can be enchanted. Oh no, that's the silk thing. I want to read what the enchants do. Unbreaking gives it a chance to not use energy at all. Okay, we're doing that. We are definitely doing that. So we've got our efficiency, fortune, and unbreaking. Let's see how many levels it would require. 21. Beautiful. We have enough. So we are now going to be fortune 4 all of our ores. Sick, dude. Oh, I put my pickaxe away on accident. We'll save the Boon of Earth for a modular router farm. That's really fun to do. But I do want that pickaxe back. That'll ramp up again. And over here, I'm going to put down our copper iron. Let's get all the tiers we can. So I'm going to add iron furnace here. Got copper iron, we need a gold. So why don't we make a few of these if we smelt some iron real quick. Should be able to make the gold and the diamond and the crystal. Oh, we would need silver too. We can do that. So I'm going to grab, like, yeah, 5 of these. And we need one that's silver, but we need to smelt some silver. And I'm just doing it in this furnace until we have our ore system catches up to where we are play-wise. We'll grab some silver. And now let's go ahead. We need a... What? Oh, there we go. A silver furnace. Are we out of power? No, we're good. Silver furnace. All the rest will be gold, which I can do 5. So we need 4. We're not going to have enough gold for all of these, unfortunately. We can do 3 of them. And we need to keep a gold. Then 2 of them to diamond. And we already have an emerald, but this is going to eventually... Oh, we can make the crystal. Perfect. Okay, so here is 4 more of the furnaces towards our rainbow gen. So let's go silver, gold, diamond, crystal, emerald. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, guys. We're really close. All we need is obsidian and netherite, and then a rainbow furnace, which we could easily... I'm pretty sure we can make every part of it. And the rainbow furnace will be our power gen for a while. So with that, we'll go ahead and let this kick back up to speed. It may take a minute here, but that should be all the main resources we needed to process are now going to be processed and turned into our main resources for the base. I do want to... I know it can only... Can this do 2x2 if I put that in? Oh, beautiful. Let's turn all of the pebbles into their material. Beautiful. And cobblestone, let's just compress it. Beautiful, beautiful. I like it. I feel like that was a very good progress stream. We went ahead and got our slime. Got our slime. We got our ore processing up and running. It seems to freeze. I think we need to add an energy buffer here. And that'll be the last thing we do today. Let's just quickly get a buffer for our AE2 system. We do need some Fluix dust. We can get that super, super fast. I'm going to turn 64 of this into Fluix. Let's do it over here. We just need 2 right now. And throw that here. And then grab a AE2 energy cell. Oh, we did craft it. There we go. I'm going to put that up there. That will add a energy buffer to our mini network here. And there we go. So that little setup right there is all the resources we could ever dream of. I am curious how much power. Oh, hardly anything. Hardly anything. Now that we have efficiency and unbreaking, it's hardly any power. Which is excellent. It's barely 20 to 30 RF a tick, which is really good. Sick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's spontaneous episode, especially with us going through all of the shenanigans of getting slime. I'm going to look more into the fluid mixing. I'm going to make sure it works with other fluids. And if it does, maybe we'll try doing the barrel. The only thing is, actually, I just got an idea. And then we'll end the stream. I just got an idea, guys. Check this out. What if it needed to be under the barrel, similar to witch water? This is just an idea. I have no idea if this is going to work. But I'm going to put a barrel on top of some water. And if this is what it was, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, there you go, folks. I don't know how it works. We'll have to do some research. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be in the world. I've been Fallen Pumpkin. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.